Hello and welcome to part 11 of Gender Playground. And I left off on ergogender, a subset of gender fluid where the changes between one's separate genders or the parts of one's gender happen gradually, or gender that is defined by its slowness. I think that would still be gender fluid. That would still be gender fluid. Like, even though it's slower, it's still gender fluid. Like, yeah, it's okay. It's okay if you do feel like it's more gradual. And you're allowed to say that. But it's... gosh. That's still a gender fluid. There's no subset to it. Next gender. Aster gender. A-S-T-E-R gender. A gender that feels bright and celestial. So bright. Shining bright like a diamond. Not you. Oh, I found it. I found the gender. I hate these things, by the way. They're so freaking bright. Anyhow. Like I've said in the past, that can be a gender experience, but basically feeling it light or celestial just makes me think of something from like My Little Pony or something. I don't even watch that show and I'm thinking of it. Gosh. Anyhow, that's a gender experience, not an actual gender. Next gender, astral gender. A-S-T-R-A-L gender. A gender that feels connected to space. Space. You know, I am obsessed with astronomy. Maybe that's what my gender is. Everybody, guess what my gender is? Astral gender, because I am so freaking obsessed with space that I'm just like, obviously my body has to be space. So, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go transition into a black hole. It's like singularity time. Anyhow. That's not a gender. Sorry to all the fellow astrophysics / astronomy majors out there, but I mean, I guess if you consider yourself this gender, I question your scientific ability, just saying. I'm obsessed with astronomy, honestly, I really am. But not to the point, like, I'm just gonna transition into a black hole. Like, that's what's gonna happen. And my boobs will be suns. Oh no, they're getting sucked in! Damn it. Okay, I'm done making fun of this gender for right now. Next gender, Atomos gender. A-T-M-O-S gender. So when you don't want to go as far as space, but you need to go into the atmosphere. So it sounds like to me, having a gender which is present but unable to be grasped firmly and defined. That, my friends, is called questioning your gender. Your gender is still in question if you cannot define it. But if you say it's present, maybe you're a demigender? That's fine. But, like, say you don't have a firm grasp, Or maybe you have a lack of feeling with that gender. That's fine too. But I swear if I hear someone call themselves Atmos gender, I'm gonna flip. I'm still slightly convinced that these genders are made up purely to just mess with the rest of society. Like, there's no way someone can actually think they are this. That takes a really special kind of special. Anyway, ATI gender, ATI gender, a gender which can only be understood in the context of being autistic. I have a lot of friends who are autistic, so I'm not gonna make a really, really bad joke involving autism because I do respect autism. I'll continue what I think of this gender on the next episode of Gender Playground. What's next? Blind gender?